Most people who are searching best places to live in Madison are getting the same 5 or so names over again. Maybe Middleton, Verona, Sun Prairie. And look, those are great. I've already made videos about them, but this year I want to show you something different. There are 4 areas that are growing right now with real projects already funded and in motion that a lot of people outside of Dane County don't really know about yet. And I'm not just going to tell you they're up and coming. I'm going to tell you exactly who each one is actually for, because the neighborhood that's perfect for maybe your neighbor might be the wrong fit for you. So stick with me until the end, because the last one is kind of a hidden gem that most out-of-state buyers don't really think about. All right, let's start with Waunakee. If you want a small town charm, but you're worried small town means absolutely nothing is happening, this one's for you. Waunakee has had that classic Main Street feel for years. It's small enough and the kind of place where people are still waving at each other from their front porches, but what's changing is the infrastructure underneath it. The village and Dane County are actively expanding County Highway M from 2 lanes to 4 between Unkin and Willow Road, because the growth out there is already outpacing the roads. The Wisconsin Department of Transportation is also resurfacing a stretch of Highway 19, which is running right through the village. They're adding turn lanes and signal upgrades as well. That's the kind of project that doesn't happen for a town that's just standing still. It happens for a town planning on a lot more traffic, a lot more rooftops, a lot more residents. And in the downtown area, the tax district that helped build Village Crossing, which is a mixed-use commercial and retail space, it's home to Lone Girl Brewery. They have added something like $41.8 million in value since 2015. That's not a sleepy downtown. That's a downtown that reinvested in itself, and it's working. You can feel it when you walk Main Street on a Friday night. So who is Waunakee for? Families who want that walkable Main Street, know your neighbor feel, good schools, and a sense that they're not just buying into the neighborhood, they're buying into a whole community, but also that they still want to see real infrastructure and investment behind the growth, not just a vibe and a hope. Waunakee gives you both of those. Second one is going to surprise some of you. Fitchburg, specifically the 9 Springs and Seminole Highway corridor. Most people drive past this stretch on their way to Verona or the Beltline and never think twice about it. But this is one of Madison's biotech and tech corridor. For example, Sub-Zero has a 100+ area campus out there and just added a 350,000 square foot research and development facility. There's Promega and CDW, which is a technology solutions provider. They're both anchored in that area as well. Also, Edgewood College recently purchased 40 acres at Lacey and Seminole for a future athletic facility, which tells me they're betting on this area for the long haul. 9 Springs itself is a 385-acre planned neighborhood. It is designed from the ground up as transit-oriented and mixed use, so you can actually live near where these companies are and not just have to commute to them. Think shops, restaurants, and trails woven in with the housing instead of having housing on one side of town and jobs on the other. So who is this for? If you work at Sub-Zero or Promega, even Epic or anywhere in that corridor, and you're tired of driving in from Middleton or from the east side every day, this is the stop commuting neighborhood. It's also a smart one to watch if you like the idea of buying near where the jobs actually are expanding, not where they already peaked. Third, and this one's for a very specific buyer, the one who's been priced out of Madison and Middleton and is starting to feel like walkable, charming downtowns just aren't in your budget anymore. DeForest just landed a $150,000 WEDC, which is the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, grant to move forward on Yahara Crossing. Yahara Crossing is a planned mixed-use affordable housing development right in downtown DeForest. That's state dollars specifically earmarked to help this town grow its downtown with a mix of housing types instead of just another subdivision on the edge of a town. DeForest still has that classic small Wisconsin village layout. There's a main street, a farmer's market, and that front porch feel. But because it's a little further out, your dollar goes noticeably further than it does closer to the capital. So who's DeForest for? Buyers who want that small downtown front porch character without the price tag that comes with being 10 minutes from the capital. You're trading a few extra miles on your commute for a lot more house, and for a lot of families, that trade is an easy yes. And now, the one I promised you, Monona. Here's what I think makes Monona different. It's landlocked. It's actually the oldest community in Dane County, and it can't sprawl outward the way other suburbs on this list can. So instead of buying new subdivisions or former farmland, it has to reinvest in what it already has. There are 6 active tax increment districts working on redevelopment along Broadway and Monona Drive right now. And the city is in the middle of updating its comprehensive plan for the first time since 2016. Monona is established. It's a super walkable community sitting right on Lake Monona. And it's about 7 miles from the UW campus with a ton of mature trees and has that settled feel that you really just can't build overnight. This is the neighborhood that a lot of Madison locals already really know and love. But I feel like a lot of out-of-state buyers, it doesn't really land on their list or land in the algorithm of what's popular when you Google it. So I would say Monona is for definitely families. There's a lot of schools like Nuestro Mundo that families are looking for, but it's also for empty nesters or people who want the lake life and want real walkability, want to be close to Madison's downtown without paying the new construction prices for it. It's also worth a look if you've lived in Madison for years and you want to stay close by, but you don't want to start completely over in an unfamiliar suburb. This is the neighborhood people love. It has a real community feel, and I don't think it gets as much hype online. So there you have it. Waunakee is for the growing family, Fitchburg for the corridor commuter, DeForest is for the value buyer, and Monona is for proximity to downtown and lake life. If one of these sounds like your next chapter, put it down in the comments below and let me know if you are currently living in Madison or if you are an out-of-state buyer looking to move here. I also have a Madison relocation guide linked below, and I will definitely hopefully do full neighborhood breakdowns of each of these 4 if you'd like to learn more about them and see a little more content on them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you on the next one.